Don't scroll, stop right here. The heavens are shaking, the bells of eternity are ringing, and your name is echoing louder than thunder. Right now in heaven, Archangel Michael is crying loudly, holding a scroll of light that carries your destiny. And Jesus himself is whispering, "Do not miss this moment." Only 5 minutes left, a billionaire's fortune has been transferred in your name. It is not just money, it is the key to doors you never thought would open, blessings you never imagined could find you. This is not about luck, this is about divine timing. Heaven is aligning every star, every gate, every angel, just to release what belongs to you. Listen carefully. Archangel Michael has been standing guard over your name, fighting through storms of envy, betrayal, and delay. He has been protecting your inheritance, the fortune that was stolen, blocked, and hidden from your sight. And now, finally, the command has been given. Jesus has declared, "Release it into their hands." Can you feel it? The air around you is shifting. Something you prayed for in secret is now being shouted in heaven. And the tears of Michael are not of sorrow, but of power. His cry is a signal that the blessing has already been dispatched. Angels are descending with sealed envelopes, carrying answers, wealth, and restoration. Pause for a moment. Imagine walking into your bank, and the clerk looking at you in shock, whispering, "Something just landed in your account." Imagine a door opening that was locked for years, and behind it, overflow, abundance, freedom. This is not fantasy. This is the manifestation of what heaven already wrote with fire in your story. Stay till the very end of this message, because the last line will carry the code of your release. If you skip, you'll miss the exact words that unlock your gate. But if you hold on, every second you listen pulls the miracle closer, until it bursts into your reality. Your name has been called. Your inheritance has been released. And heaven is saying, "Do not miss this." High voltage, don't scroll, stop right here. Heaven is roaring your name, time is running out, and only 5 minutes remain. Archangel Michael is crying loudly in heaven, holding the book of destiny where your name is shining like gold. Jesus himself is speaking and his words are clear, "Don't miss this moment." A billionaire has just transferred a fortune in your name, and the gates of heaven are releasing what belongs to you. The angels are moving faster than lightning. Michael's tears are not of sadness but of power, because he has fought for you, guarded what was yours, and today the order has been given, release it now. A river of abundance is pouring and your life is about to overflow with blessings that no man can take away. Imagine the shock of the banker who will see numbers they have never seen before linked to your name. Imagine doors that were locked breaking open before your eyes. Imagine chains of debt, of struggle, of delay snapping into pieces in a single moment. This is not a dream, this is heaven's reality being written into your story right now. Do not scroll, because every second you stay connected to this message is pulling the blessing closer. The wealth that carries your name has already been dispatched, the miracle assigned to you has already been stamped with heaven's seal, and your life will never look the same again. Jesus says, "You have been chosen for this fortune, you will see it, and you will hold it." Archangel Michael's cry is the sound of victory, victory over delay, victory over betrayal, victory over every power that tried to hold you back. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. Stay until the end, because the last word you hear will unlock the gates that heaven has kept ready for you. Your name is written on the check of destiny. The fortune is yours. Don't miss this. High voltage, don't scroll, listen carefully. Heaven is still moving. The 5 minutes are not just a countdown, they are a divine sign that everything you thought was delayed is being pushed into your hands faster than time itself. Archangel Michael's cry is echoing across the heavens, and with each tear he sheds, another gate is breaking open for you. Jesus is standing at the center of this moment, lifting his hand toward your name. He says, "This fortune is not random, it is appointed." The billionaire who released it may not even know why they chose your name, but heaven orchestrated it. The money, the property, the opportunities, every part of it carries your fingerprint because it was written for you before you were even born. Feel the shift around you. The atmosphere is heavy with change. The chains that held your finances, your dreams, your peace, they are falling, one by one. Angels are descending like fire, carrying envelopes sealed with golden wax. Each envelope has your name, and inside are approvals, breakthroughs, and unexpected blessings. Imagine walking tomorrow into your ordinary day, but something extraordinary interrupts it. A phone call, an email, a message that begins with the words, "We are pleased to inform you." Imagine standing in shock as heaven's promise becomes reality in front of you. That is what Jesus means when he says, "Don't miss this." Stay connected to this moment, because the longer you remain, the closer the blessing moves. You are not waiting for years, not months, not even weeks. This is the hour, the moment, the turning point. Archangel Michael has shouted your name before the throne of God, and the Father has nodded in approval. This is your release. This is your inheritance. This is your time. Do not scroll, because every second you listen is aligning your spirit to receive the miracle that has already been signed in heaven. The check is real. The fortune is yours. And nothing will be able to stop what has already been written in your favor. High voltage, don't scroll, heaven is still unfolding the mystery. The bells of eternity are still ringing, and your name is louder than every sound in the throne room of God. Archangel Michael has lifted a scroll where your blessing is written, and every tear from his eyes is watering the seed of abundance about to bloom in your life. Jesus is speaking, and his voice carries thunder and honey. He says, "You thought you were forgotten, but this fortune was hidden for this very day." A billionaire has transferred it, but it was never their wealth, it was always heaven's wealth assigned to you. What is about to arrive in your hands is not ordinary money, it is restoration of every year you thought was lost. Picture this moment, doors that were shut for decades now swinging wide open, letters with your name being signed by hands you never met, miracles moving silently through systems, through banks, through officials, all carrying one destination, you. Heaven is not asking permission anymore, heaven is delivering what belongs to you. Do you feel the weight in the air? That is not imagination, that is the angelic movement shifting in your direction. The delay is over. The handwriting of lack is erased. The empty tables are being filled, and your cup is about to overflow until others marvel at what God has done. Michael's cry is a sound of victory, his shout is a trumpet announcing the end of your wilderness. Jesus' words are the seal, he has said it, and no power can reverse it. The check has your name, the fortune has your name, the miracle has your name. Stay here, don't skip. Because the next breath you take could be the moment heaven aligns with earth and you see the first sign. A message, a call, a release, a sudden approval. This is the divine countdown. This is the shift you prayed for. And this is your appointed hour. High voltage, don't scroll, the heavens have not finished speaking. The cry of Archangel Michael is still echoing like thunder across eternity, and each sound shakes loose another blessing written in your name. The throne of God is alive with movement, angels are rushing, scrolls are opening, and the wealth of nations is being redirected toward you. Jesus is declaring again, it is sealed. He is stretching out his hand, and in that hand is your inheritance, wealth you never expected, opportunities you never chased, doors you never even knocked on. Heaven is sending them without delay. The billionaire who released this fortune was not acting alone, my child, it was heaven guiding their hand, heaven writing your name, heaven releasing what no man could stop. Look around you, feel the shift in the unseen. For too long, the story of your life was written with tears of struggle. But now, a new chapter is opening. The paper is golden, the ink is fire, and your name is shining across the page. This chapter is not small, it is overflowing with miracles, favor, and fortune. Archangel Michael is holding the keys of doors that were locked against you. He is turning them one by one. Gates that stood in silence for years are opening tonight. The cry of Michael is not sorrow, it is victory. His tears are watering the soil where your blessing is rising like a harvest of abundance. And Jesus whispers again, stay. Don't move. Don't miss it. Because the very second you remain under this word, the closer heaven pushes the miracle into your reality. The check is already signed. The inheritance is already transferred. The angels are already on the way. This is not a dream. This is your moment. This is your divine hour. The heavens have spoken and they will not take it back. Your name has been shouted in glory, and your fortune has been sealed with light. Do not scroll, because the next word released carries the key that unlocks the door you've been waiting to walk through. High voltage, don't scroll, the heavens are still pouring out their secrets. Archangel Michael stands at the center of the throne room, his face wet with tears that shine like diamonds, and every tear carries your name. His cry is not weakness, it is a signal that the battle is over, the fight has been won, and the release is happening now. Jesus steps forward with a voice that shakes the heavens and the earth. He says, the appointed time has come, and nothing can delay it any longer. The billionaire's hand was guided by heaven itself, and the transfer was not just financial, it was spiritual. It carried the weight of restoration, of healing, of dreams that seemed buried but are now being raised. Close your eyes for a moment and see this, a river of light flowing directly toward you. In that river are treasures, contracts, open doors, reconciliations, approvals, unexpected letters. They are all moving with speed, and they are all marked with your name. The angels are rushing, their wings blazing with fire, because they have been commanded, deliver it without delay. Do you hear it? The sound of chains snapping. The sound of walls collapsing. The sound of silence breaking as heaven fills your space with movement. That silence that haunted you is being replaced with announcements, with news so great that you will remember this day forever. Michael's cry is heaven's trumpet. His tears are heaven's rain. And Jesus' word is the seal that no power can break. This fortune is not just about money, it is about destiny. It is about shifting your story, lifting your head, and showing the world what happens when heaven decides to favor someone. Stay, don't move away. Because every second you remain here is aligning your heart with the frequency of heaven. The scroll with your name has been opened, the seal has been broken, and the release has been commanded. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is the hour that changes everything. High voltage, don't scroll. The floodgates of heaven are still open and your name is still echoing like thunder through the halls of eternity. Archangel Michael is bowed before the throne, holding the scroll that glows with your inheritance, and his tears are watering the path of blessings rushing toward you. Every drop that falls is unlocking another door, another miracle, another portion of the fortune that has been transferred in your name. Jesus raises his hand and declares, the delay is broken. His voice rolls like fire, and every chain that tied your blessing shatters in an instant. What was hidden is now revealed. What was blocked is now released. What was taken is now returned in double measure. This fortune is not random, it is a sign that heaven has remembered you, chosen you, and sealed you with favor. Imagine this moment unfolding in the natural world, a banker staring in disbelief at the numbers linked to your name, a letter arriving with words that change your life, a call that confirms what you prayed for in silence. Imagine watching as doors once closed now open before you without effort, as if heaven itself turned the handle. This is not imagination, it is manifestation. The cry of Michael is not sorrow but triumph. It is the sound of finality, the sound that announces, the battle is done and the blessing has been delivered. His voice carries your name upward, while Jesus' word pushes your miracle downward into your reality. Earth and heaven are meeting in this very moment, and you are the center of the alignment. Stay close. Stay listening. Every second you remain under this divine sound draws the miracle closer into your hands. Don't let your spirit wander, because the transfer has already been written, already been stamped, already been sealed. The fortune is no longer in waiting, it is in motion. This is your appointed time. This is your divine release. This is the chapter where heaven rewrites your story in gold, and the world will marvel at the light rising upon your life. High voltage, don't scroll, the heavens are still unfolding what belongs to you. The throne room is alive with light, and your name is the sound that shakes its pillars. Archangel Michael stands tall, his sword blazing, his tears streaming, and every cry he releases becomes a command for angels to move faster toward your destiny. Jesus is speaking again, his words dripping with glory. The fortune is yours, the inheritance is released, the blessing is unstoppable. He is not promising for tomorrow, he is declaring for now. The billionaire's hands were only instruments, heaven was the true sender. This wealth carries divine assignment, not just for your survival, but for your abundance, your influence, your testimony. See it in your spirit, treasures packed in heavenly vaults, doors you thought were bolted shut, gates you thought were too high, every one of them is opening. Keys are falling into your hands. Contracts are being signed in your favor. People are being stirred in their hearts to bless you, to call you, to remember your name. Listen to the sounds around you, Michael's cry is like a trumpet announcing your new chapter. Angels are shouting your name as they descend with parcels of blessing. And Jesus' whisper is calm but powerful, do not miss this moment. Stay under this word until it takes root in you. Right now, a wave of restoration is rising. Every place of lack is being filled. Every area of shame is being covered with honor. Every delay is turning into acceleration. What once took years will now take minutes, because heaven has cleared the way. Don't skip this. Don't move too quickly. Each word you are hearing is not empty, it is carrying weight, it is carrying energy, it is carrying the reality of your miracle closer to your hands. Heaven has signed it, sealed it, and released it. This is your chapter of overflow. This is the turning point written long ago. The fortune is already moving in your direction, unstoppable, undeniable, and unshakable. High voltage time is burning like fire in the heavens, and every second is heavy with your name. The throne of God is alive with motion, scrolls opening, seals breaking, angels rushing. Archangel Michael stands with his sword raised high, tears shining like rivers of light, and each tear is a signal that your release is unstoppable. A billionaire's hand was guided by forces unseen, and what was transferred in your name is more than wealth, it is destiny, it is restoration, it is a crown placed upon your life. Jesus speaks with thunder in his voice, what was delayed is now released. What was hidden is now revealed. What was impossible is now certain. The air itself is shifting. Doors you thought would never move are swinging open. Hidden accounts are being unlocked. Forgotten opportunities are being revived. Blessings long buried are rising again like seeds watered by Michael's tears. Picture this moment, heavenly messengers racing toward you, carrying letters stamped with gold, contracts dripping with oil, keys glowing with light. Each carries your name. Each was assigned to you before time began. And now, at this appointed hour, they are converging in your direction. Michael's cry is a trumpet, announcing the end of every battle. His tears are rain, preparing the soil for your harvest. Jesus' word is the seal, unbreakable and eternal, declaring, it is done. This fortune is not only currency, it is freedom, it is honor, it is healing. It is the removal of shame, the lifting of your head, the transformation of your story. The world will look, and they will wonder, how did it happen so fast? But you will know, the heavens moved, Michael cried, and Jesus declared. The countdown has already reached its moment. The transfer is alive, it is moving, it is unstoppable. You are stepping into the chapter where everything changes, where your name shines brighter, where your destiny takes flight. This is the fortune sealed for you. This is the inheritance sent from heaven's throne. This is the hour of your release. High voltage, the moment is thick with glory, and eternity bends its ear toward your name. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of heaven's gates, his wings spread wide, his voice rising like thunder. Every cry he releases shakes loose another treasure meant for you, another chain snapping, another door breaking open. Jesus moves forward, radiant with light, and his words cut through time, the release has already begun. What was locked in vaults of delay is now pouring out like rivers of gold. The billionaire's hand was only a vessel, the true sender was heaven itself. This wealth was not created in this moment, it was preserved, hidden, guarded for you until now. See it clearly, angels moving like lightning, carrying scrolls and envelopes filled with approvals, inheritances, and unexpected blessings. They are not wandering, they are not lost, they know your address, your name, your exact location. The delivery is precise, unstoppable, and immediate. Every tear on Michael's face has become a command. Every command has become movement. And every movement is rushing into your life right now. His cry is the sound of victory, his tears the evidence of heaven's warfare for your name. Jesus lifts his hand again, and with one motion he erases the record of delay, of lack, of unanswered prayers. He replaces it with signatures of abundance, with stamps of divine favor, with decrees of sudden turnaround. Your story is not waiting, it is shifting even as you hear these words. Imagine standing in the flow of this river, coins of gold, contracts of light, keys of destiny sweeping past you and into your hands. The angels are not hesitant, they are rejoicing as they bring it. Heaven is celebrating your release before you even see it with your eyes. This is more than fortune. It is restoration. It is honor. It is the rewriting of your life into a testimony that will echo for generations. The throne has spoken, Michael has cried, Jesus has sealed it. The fortune is yours. The release is now. The chapter has already turned.